Good day and welcome back. So in this we finished the Lee. There's the final bit of weathering up the tracks and getting the last bit of detailing done, and then that'll be it for the tank. There's more to do for the diorama and the scenic base, but this will actually put the finishing touches on the Lee itself. So let's just go ahead and take a look. Here we go. Tracks are situated, everything's squared away. The only thing that's really left is a bunch of the detailing. And, well, we gotta kind of knock some of that out. One of the things was the tow cable. I didn't like the cloth wire or cloth cord it came with, so I just took some electrical wire and put them in with the hooks, and it ended up looking all right. Put it on just like everything else. Hit it with the Russian BO spray, and that gave me what I wanted. It'll work out. Then started working on it and the tools. Weathered, like I said, because I'm going to have it displayed a certain way, the tools are going to be off the model, so I'm laying them out to give them the weathered look. One of the figures will be holding the shovel, and the rest of the tools will be laying out and about on the ground. So I got that much done. Then it was on to the weathering part, which essentially is, again, oils and whatever. The first start here is just getting into, well, not getting into, but bringing the tracks up to the same level that the rest of the body is, right? And it's just very methodically, link by link, track by track, going through and just getting the shading onto it. As I work my way around, I'm really just, at this point, I just need to catch the tracks up to the rest of the model. And bring the shading in, and then I move on to using the pigments. And again, this is going to be another one of those things that I don't want to say is controversial, but it's a different way of doing things. Instead of using a lot of filters, right, and oil filters and so forth, I'm using the pigments. I like the look of them. Now again, I'm going for slightly dusty, slightly dirty, not caked in filth and disgusting, right? I'm not looking for something that's the scene isn't covered in mud. It's gotten some dirt. It's being worn. It's out in the field. And as you can see, dirt and dust collect in certain places. But the other thing for me is I'm finding I like the control of using this to do what a lot of the color modulation techniques would do. You can come back with thinner and you can get streaking. It's a different way of doing it. And I'm still playing with this one, and I will probably do it on my last one in the same series. But for me, it's a fun way to get the realistic lighting look without going into highlighting and a lot of like the miniature type painting and forcing light to be a certain angle, just using the pigments to break up light and break up what you're actually viewing as you're looking at the model. But there you go. The Lee is done. The dust is giving me the look I'm looking for. I'm really kind of falling in love with using pigments lightly. Not really putting it in heavy, but just lightly, just to soften up different areas of the corners and edges. Now, I do have this surface off, and that's going to go, when it's on the diorama, it's going to sit, it's probably going to be leaning like this, or like that, or something like that on, against the hull. Actually, I might end up just doing it like this, because of where I'm going to have, what I want is I would like to be able to make it so that you can see down into the engine, through there as well. There will be a person standing here, a person sitting here, a person here, and then two folks out front. The build was challenging. It was fun. It was all kinds of interesting on many different levels. A lot of detail just for, again, detail's sake, but, full interior. It's kind of neat. I know it's all there, even though most of the stuff I can't see at all. Like all of the special detail stuff we built up in the basket there, and you're just not going to see it. But that's okay.
It was fun. There are a few things about this kit or about this model that I will, post apologize for. I was going with the information I had. I don't know how accurate the colors are. I don't know if the inside of the doors were painted white or green. I've seen both. I've seen models been done both ways. I am content with what it is. The antenna here is waiting for me to get it to put it in place. You will also notice that the tools are off. That's on purpose. The tools are going to be laid out and about. I do need to finish painting them and so forth. As a matter of fact, I think I have, here we go. Like I have this guy here. Come on. I can get my fingers to work. Here we go. Like the shovel. I need to do up that and finish painting all of the tools. One of the figures is actually going to be holding one, but we'll get to that when we do the figures. But with that is what the Lee ends up looking like. As always, I will have pictures here at the end of this model on its own. Next up is to do the scenic base, and then after the scenic base, I'll also have to do the 5 figures, and then we'll have a thing where we put it all together. So thank you for joining me on this journey. Again, like I said, I learned a lot doing this one. It was fun, which is what I was after, and fun is really what it's all about. I like it. It was fun. I like the Lee. It's a really nice machine. So that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope this is useful, entertaining, and fun. And again, anybody has any suggestions, comments, queries, whatever, please feel free to put them down below. Just do so respectfully. And until next time, happy modeling.